again, and we're back on the Wii message system. We have two separate red envelopes for the two different red lady in red sightings we've seen, and I think that black envelope is just for Shin's death, but we'll be able to see. Well, that's Makoto. Is that because we got killed by Reiko?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a Makoto dead cat picture.
I wonder if we've missed any. Can you like die as...
Rin.
No, I'm thinking, can you die as the old lady by
Feel.
going back instead of forward? We'll have to try that.
Okay. We've got I was watching you today. Creepy eyeball. It's very love-hearty.
Our eyes met. I was happy. I want to see you, I want to see you, I want to see you, I want to see you to see you. Whatever that says.
I can't make that out, yeah.
Okay, we'll catch you again in the game for the other half of that teleportation sequence.
Here we are somewhere new with the cell phone. I was expecting a head to be in one of them, a la, what's the game with the vampires?
Vampire.
Yeah.
The Masquerade.
In the hotel in Vampire, there's a head in a washing machine type thing.
Bloodlines.
Yeah.
I hadn't finished the title. It's a long title.
Okay. This also reminds me a lot of Silent Hill. We're in, like, the hospital under the hospital, aren't we?
Just a hospital basement. Nothing to be scared of.
There's lots of things to be scared of. So that should be Manamika base in the boiler room. I guess it's something. We don't have to go into the boiler room. Morgue. Oh, fantastic. I think there's one more room in here we can open.
I'm thinking I'll go back to that because that'll be the progression.
Parking entrance. So you can sort of come up from underneath. Yes, that is in game. Electric.
What the fudge?
That's... Oh, there's a face. That is totally a face.
The old faces?
Yes. I can see a face on that one on the left.
So that's nightmare fuel.
Basement data room. That's where we want to go, isn't it?
Yes, I'm a little bit confused as to in what order we do.
This is radiation treatment, which we can't get into.
And that's...
My god, game, calm down.
That's the lady in red.
Yes, it was. That looks like sort of like a delivery entrance, maybe, and you open it up.
Quite strange how she went into the radiation therapy room. What are you saying about this?
It could be like a place for deliveries, and you'd open that up and then load stuff out of a car. I would do the morgue first, I think. Maybe? Because everywhere we've gone, we wanted new written information. That was really tricky. There's this Hina, the nurse.
I think that's Reiko. Trying to make sure I do the rest of the room.
Yeah. I would do the display before anything else, yeah.
Candle stand, bells and flowers have been placed there. It's definitely Reiko. I'm not going to examine the face this time.
Do you want to see if getting into the data room might help?
I forgot where the data room even is. Ooh.
It was right across from the morgue, I think. But maybe if you stand to the right of the corridor and kite her over to the right side and then run past her on the left. Is that it?
Where's the data room? Unexplored area. Take it to the unexplored area.
Yeah, it's just this door you're going to come across on the left.
Oh, she's going out the ground, which means it's hands.
Ooh. Maybe you shouldn't have done the morgue first. I regret my decisions. Back again? And try again? Oh, is it that one?
The door won't open. Back again and try again?
Well, because the music was just ending, so it's like if it's shut because the encounter is still happening. Electrical room, it's the next one?
Actually, I didn't really finish examining, seeing if anything happened when I clicked on the face, so I'd give that another go.
Okay, sure. Oh, gone.
And what happens if you click the face? I'm assuming the same thing happens if you click the
Probably,
body.
yeah.
I just thought it was interesting that it was a separate thing, but then I suppose we could always try it again at some other point.
We could, yeah. Right, let's do this.
Basement data room. There could be information regarding that string of mysterious deaths here. Faces.
You obtained Report 2. On August 10th, Nurse Nishizaka discovered Nurse Hibino, who had collapsed while working the night shift. Nurse Hibino passed away 5 hours later. The hospital performed an autopsy after getting permission from the family, but no abnormalities were discovered and the cause of death remains unknown. According to Nurse Nishizaka's report, Nurse Hibino had been using her own laptop to visit a chat room the recently deceased Reiko Asagiri had frequently used. That's the top draw as well. We were doing draw at a time. There we go.
Report 1. On August the 3rd, a long-term patient committed suicide at 2:20 p.m. Name, Reiko Asagiri, age 13. She's 13, really? Didn't look 13 to me. Anyway, jumped out of the window from room 302, where Nurse Habino witnessed the act. On the day of the incident, Nurse Habino was tending to an emergency patient that was admitted into the same room. According to all accounts, the hospital was not at fault.
Okay.
There are a ton of medical charts that would take forever to look through.
Just make sure you click on everything, check the flaws.
Well, which ones are the actual notes are generally fairly obvious.
I'm not sure you actually can spin those ones.
Ah.
Yes, those are the cool style where you can move them left and right.
Obvious one.
You obtained Report 3. September 22nd, Takao Shimura in room 201 suddenly lost consciousness and passed away 2 hours later. The hospital was unable to obtain permission to perform an autopsy. Before the incident, Mr. Shimura's condition was improving and was set to be discharged soon. The cause of death remains unknown, but the circumstances are similar to Nurse Hibino's case. And yes, I think that's sort of a little bit of a cultural difference that the game is trying to impart there, which is that they aren't always into the idea of you doing autopsies, I think, because they don't consider it, like, respectful.
So, very maze-like in here, actually.
Ah, another note.
You obtained Report 4. This is a report of a 4th death, and due to the frequency of these deaths, the media frenzy is unlikely to die down. Please advise everyone to refrain from making any careless comments.
Say, make sure you're looking up and down as well, because you're quite a tall character.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be on top of something. Yes, that's it. Ah.
Oh, there we go. You obtained Report 5. March 26th. The decision has been made to close the hospital. Responsibility must be taken in light of the 5 deaths that have occurred in the past year. It's very hard to shoulder the blame for something without any concrete evidence to even suggest what had happened. The director is making arrangements with other hospitals to secure employment for all employees.
The scandal that forced this hospital to close down all began with the suicide of Reiko Asagiri. Who is this girl?
I do think it's perhaps a little unrealistic, maybe, that a hospital would close after 5 deaths. People die a lot in hospitals. It's their home or hospitals, I think, predominantly, isn't it?
Probably. obtained death certificate. Name, Reiko Asagiri, age 13, gender, female, birth date illegible. Time of death, August the 3rd, 2:20 p.m. Reiko Asagiri, it's her death certificate.
You obtained Contact Book 2. Unable to reach Reiko Asagiri's guardians. Their home phone has been disconnected and they cannot be reached by cell phone. Reiko Agiri's body will be kept in the basement morgue. Parent contact, Yuko Asagiri. Cell phone, 997. If you just let me fill this in. Yuko Asagiri, 997 674
681.
681. There we go. We've got our next port of call.
No contact with her mother. Did something happen to her as well? He added a phone number to the notepad.
Oh, yes, you have your notepad now.
I've had it for a while.
Shall we, or do you think there's more here?
I suspect that's it.
There are totally faces on them.
I mean, we've got nowhere else to go because we're stuck in the basement.
I guess, well, the only other thing I would think of it's wants you to do is check out room 302 because it mentioned that they died in it. But other than that, no, I suspect really we're just supposed to go to her mum's.
Well, is there a save room down here?
No, there's...
Yes,
there is. It's behind you. Oh, to the left now. It's there.
Because I'm thinking we could try to go back to the previous... No, those closed down are there. We could try and go back to the previous number, so we could go back to the hospital as in general.
Yeah.
General hospital. That might not work.
I think that was Yoshi Kuromiya's number.
It's in my notepad, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's him at the top.
It was 302, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's just a...
Okay, then yeah, I think we just go.
No, I want to look up and...
You left it on the floor.
Oops.
Right. Oh yeah, there it is. It's just quite hard to see. lamentation. I think there's a woman in red sighting.
How do you know?
Just I remember reading the thing that was specifically for women in red.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you could check the Lamentations quick notes.
Yeah, there is apparently.
Kyoko Hibino. That sounds familiar. I think now we could get the little boy haunting if you really bothered to paint it, but we've seen it before. The one in the kitchen.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't bother, I would just dial out.
Okay. We'll dial out from downstairs, I think. How do I get out of here?
Left. You are downstairs already, though. It's the plant at the end of the hallway.
Yes, it's that red fan.
See the bathroom. We've already seen it once, so it's not giving us it again.
Maybe it should.
There he is, I can see his feet.
Hello. Ghost friend?
That's it, I think. It should be 997 116 286. The candle. Now what? I need to find some light. Oh yeah, that was the annoying bit about this section, wasn't it? You track down the guy on the little bike, to track down the radio, to get batteries.
Mm-hmm.
It might be an idea to just use like the guide quickly, just so we don't have to struggle. Did you pick up a phone?
What phone?
You have to pick it up every time you ring to it, don't you? To the right. And left. In that cabinet, maybe? Yes, it's finally there this time. Mm-hmm.
The nurse? Oh, sorry.
The nurse?
So should we just follow her?
Suppose left, I think. Is she going towards the...
Not the other way,
Oh.
I think.
Seems if I remember rightly, at this point the stairs are partially blocked off.
みんな私を置いてどこかに行ってしまうの。暗い闇の中で一人ぼっちなの。寂しいよ。
blocked off there. And
I won't be defeated.
got that one, yeah.
Is she gone? Well, I can run, so I think she is.
Music's gone away. There we go, yeah.
Oh,
That wasn't so bad. You got quite good at the timing at the end there.
I wouldn't rely on that.
Yes, if I remember rightly, the radio's in the lobby?
Radio
Yeah.
lobby.
It's on the first floor.
But it's not here.
Oh, okay. I remember it being in the lobby.
An old cassette recorder. I mean,
It's an old cassette recorder. Examine mode. It's very Phoenix Wright still. There's no tape in here. I think it's that container on the bottom left though. Maybe I can use these batteries. We obtained them. Okay.
so I think I missed that whole bit with the robot that makes you think of batteries.
The clown on the
Is that right?
tricycle, yeah. He's in one of the nurse's offices.
So that was probably on the 3rd floor, and I was supposed to find that first.
It's very useful to just get the torch, so...
So what did she say? Did she give me a clue as to where to go next?
No, she just said I wanted to help her. I think you are supposed to just look around everywhere. Because if you remember, game-wise, this is the first time Rin has been here.
I'm sure I've done this before, but... Ah, yes, this is the reason I put the game into Japanese.
Because the old voices, which I assume you might even show in the extras, they are not as good.
In many respects, no, they aren't.
They sound a bit more like I'm putting on an old voice.
Yeah. And not even as well as I can do it. I just don't want to go up the stair.
I forget because I'm trying to remember. Like, you visit the computer room at some point, and you
Let's try that.
go to your room that you were in, 302.
Wait, that's just come from 204, which is where me and Reiko stayed.
No, it was 302. 204 was where the old man was staying.
Okay.
What? Can't help my memory.
Jacques.
won't open right now.
You sure it was 3 or 2? Because that doesn't seem to exist.
It
That's
was in the notes. You can check the next one along,
that's
301.
Mnemonic Abyss. So does this do anything now? Thanks.
It's a spooky toy. It's when you leave that it does something, but check the room. Because there's something on this desk.
Oh, that's right. She wants to tell you her story, so you go and pick up all of her diaries. But we've done the diaries.
We have
before.
done all the diaries as written. Photo of a girl. That ghost. It was this nurse. This child? Is that ghost this child? Reiko Asagiri. I think we try and leave and then the creepy toy does creepy things. No, it doesn't do them if you just find the batteries. That's nice to know. And we probably want to save it and end things here. Because there's a save right here.
Okay, so we'll catch you again next time.
Bye-bye.